Okay, well, I am making this little video since we have not had a chance to do our mammal care classes that we usually do each spring. I decided to make this video, and I'll send it to everybody. I'll text it to all staff and interns who are only Julia right now, and that way you guys will have, not like you use this, but you'll have a reference point for training new volunteers, which hopefully will be coming because I'm putting out calls for new volunteers. And and then so anyway, yeah, here I am in room 234, and this is I'm getting ready to do the last feeding of the 6 skunks. And so this is at this stage, they are basically, eyes have just opened, and today is the first day that they were reduced from 5 times a day to QID, or 4 times a day. And that is, but it's still being stretched out over a 12-hour period. So, and we're just now introducing food for them. And I just cleaned out, and they just pooped a lot between the 3 o'clock and now what is the 7 o'clock. So here we go. They're there in that blue box, the one outside, and as you can see, here's our tubes full of, it's 11 mils of 100% as black at this particular moment. Guess where I'm going to feed them. And yep, down there we have a blanket that is the substrate, the bottom layer, and the excess part of that blanket that doesn't really fit neatly folded in that space is to the rear over the heating pad. So if they'll naturally go into that, and then the blanket on top is just a soft fuzzy thing. Okay, using something that big with these guys since there's so many of them. And yeah, and notice how it's arranged so that they can easily, get under it, right? And so after I get done tube feeding them, I'm just going to place them down here, and I'm going to place them basically in a ring around that milk so that I know that they will maybe find it. There's evidence that they have found it. The last one had a lot less milk and was covered with poop. So that's quite possibly, and also those of you, at least at this point, the difference between their poop and what egg yolk looks like is they're similar. Sorry to tell you that. Anyway, there you go. That's a basic setup for those 6 skunks. And of course, the heating pad is at the back side, and the food is at, don't mean to state the obvious, but the food is not on the heat. Okay.